Okay, everybody in here has used it.
I feel like I've never used it.
You what?
I feel like I've never used it.
Okay.
I've played with it,
You
but I
played
don't
with
know how to use it.
Okay. No worries. Who feels really proficient in it?
She's not in the room.
Okay, good.
Esther,
Oh, here.
click said the stoplight and she already has a thing. And I'm like, how do you do that?
Okay, there we go. All right, good. Well, we're gonna learn all about it today. We've taught this class one other time and we're happy to continue to teach this. We're just gonna kind of go through it all together today and hopefully you learn something new. That didn't work. Click.
Technology is great.
Ever figure out how to get it? Oh, there we go. I need that to go away so I can see these buttons. There we go. Okay, all right, so Canva is a free to use program. This is what's cool about it for realtors, okay? It is free. There are so many things that you can do on the free side of things. I do have a paid account and I think it's like $175 a year. It's maybe less than that.
It's like $12.
Yeah. And I'll show you what some of the paid stuff does, which looks even better, but the free account works just fine for realtors too. So we want you to be able to get your own account. Just log into canva.com. By the way, I put you all notes down here and so that you can write notes and things like that on it. And create your own account and get started creating graphics and things like that, okay? So the question really is why? Why do we care about this? Does anyone know? Why would we care about something like this? Branding? Marketing?
To look professional, like with your touches.
Love that, thank you. Okay, great answers, that's exactly right. It's all about branding, you guys. Branding yourself keeps you current in your field, opens doors for you, and creates a lasting impression on potential and existing clients. By developing your own brand, you'll have control over the initial perception of what people have on you. Tell me in one sentence, someone describe themselves as a realtor in one sentence. The description was psychologist, mother, and negotiator. Now, Sherilyn, tell me what your clients think about you, how they see you. They probably don't see you as a psychologist or a mother or a negotiator.
I've been helping a lot of first-time homebuyers lately. That's why I
Yes,
say that.
explain how your clients see you.
Hopefully they see me as experienced and confident and trustworthy.
Great, I love that. So really, truly branding, your personal brand is the difference between, not the difference, but a mixture of what people see you as and what you see yourself as, okay? So that middle part, if they don't see you as a professional online, social media, that type of stuff, they may not think you're a professional, and you might be thinking you're a professional, right? So this is why it is important for you to put out there who you are on social media, whether it's, yes, someone's speaking? Maybe not, okay. Whether it's posts about real estate or posts about yourself personally that continue to look great. I literally had someone out of, I think it was Tampa, Florida, a realtor that I had no clue followed me on social media and reached out to me the other day and said, how do you make your, who do you get to make your graphics? And I was like, I just make them in Canva. And she's like, oh my gosh, I use Canva for everything else. Never thought of social media for just listed, just sold. So people are watching you, whether you know it or not. They are watching, and if they think it looks professional, they brand you as a professional, okay? All right, next, any questions or thoughts? Okay, all right, let's talk about why I love using Canva. There's 8 reasons. For one, they have predefined social media sizes, which is a huge time saver. So have you guys ever noticed that if you make like a square graphic and you go to put it on your story, it cuts it off like this? Someone seen that?
So annoying.
Yeah, because your story is a different size than your post is, which is super annoying, right? But Canva makes it super easy, so I love that. They have templates. So since we're not social media or graphic designers, it just makes it so simple. And we're going to show you that today, how simple it is to look like a graphic designer. I mean, I look like a graphic designer and I just literally drag and drop, okay? And you can use your own images. You can upload your own logos. You can upload, like if you had a school soccer team and they had a logo, you can upload that and create a flyer. You can upload your own images, your own photos. Also, they have a huge array of fonts. I love that. That's always fun. You can play with a lot of fun things. The cost is free for most of your needs. Otherwise, you know, $12 a month, something like that, which is so affordable for what we do. storage. It stores all your uploaded images, stores all your graphics that you create, which I love, because how many of you have gone just listed and then gone just under contract and then gone just sold, but didn't want to go back and create a new graphic every time? You just go move the words just sold, right? Okay. All right. They also resize for specific most social media channels. We just talked about that. Just make a copy and resize it. And then there's also this collaboration feature where I don't know if I've shared it with something with Crystal before. I've made something, I've shared it with her. She edited a little bit, send it back to me. So you can collaborate on the exact same graphic together, which is really cool. So you could be creating something for your seller and say, do you like this? And they say, well, I actually want to change it to this. Okay, go ahead, change it, right? Okay, yeah.
Can you share this with us?
You bet, of course, of course. Okay. Let's move on. Hang on, I got some quotes. I mean, some questions. So Kyle's. We're seeing what the group is seeing. Uh-oh. Why are you guys not seeing what we see?
Did you share your screen?
Yeah, it's sure. Can you guys online see our screen?
It was working and now we just see your cute face.
Oh, well.
That's all you need.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm gonna stop.
That's Canva.
I'm sorry about that. Now let's see if we can't share the actual website and see if that helps.
I like that it saves your templates while you're figuring that out. I do my testimony Tuesday,
It's
every
working.
Tuesday, and I use the same exact post, but then I just change what my clients have uploaded to realtor.com and I just put it in there. I love it. It takes me like 30 seconds to do my testimony Tuesdays.
That's awesome. I love that. I know it saves so much time, doesn't it?
And
Canva have an app or does it have to be?
no, they have it on
They
your
do
own.
have an app. I don't love the app, but I have made things on the app really quick. They just don't look quite as professional. But if I had to do something really fast, then I
The
do.
buttons are very small.
Can you
right?
guys see that now? Can you see the internet
It's not
browser?
as user-friendly. No, the app isn't.
Anybody online see the internet browser?
Yeah, everything looks great.
Okay, now I just need to get you guys to stop seeing this. I'm idiot. Okay, let's see. Why is it showing you everyone online this, but not you guys?
I pay for the thing yearly too.
Kyle, will you yell out there for
Because-
Chelsea to come help me real quick?
You can do like your brand, so there's a specific red that I use in every one of my posts, and I don't want it to be a shade off because that distracts from your brand. So you can, with the paid one, you can have like all your same colors and all your same fonts so that it's all cohesive in everything you do, which is nice. Because when you're old and you're like, "Ah, I think it's the red. And then you move the little thing and then.
No,
It's
so
so
yeah.
No, mine doesn't. We're having technical difficulties.
I just don't know why it's not showing here. It's showing everyone online, my internet browser. Okay, so let's just talk about, let's just create some things today. Anybody have something they want to create? Just come up with
We
ideas.
do it just sold.
You know. Okay.
I was gonna.
Thank you so much.
No clue how. You just hit F5 and then it will bring up like duplicate.
Didn't know that. Thank you. We're so grateful to have Chelsea.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're gonna create it just sold. Here's one thing I just want to go through before we do that, but let's just kind of look at some of the things you can do. So you can do presentations. Did you know you could do, if you had to teach a class, you could do a presentation with a slideshow on Canva. You can do social media. What's so cool about this? Here, I'll just click on it and show you. You can do Instagram. You can do Facebook. You can do Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Instagram stories. See how the size is different? Your stories, WhatsApp statuses. Who uses WhatsApp statuses is what I want to know. None of us. Okay. You can make videos, which is super cool now because this is fairly new. Have you ever used videos, Drew?
I've messed around with it. I haven't actually made
Yeah. So if you get like a small clip video, you can make something really cool. In fact, I'll show you an example right here. Like,
I sent my clients one that was, yay, your offer was accepted.
A
video?
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crystal, what do your
On camera.
clients think about you is what I want to know.
They just know I'm the high heel realtor and I'm head over heels over real estate.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit play so you can see that video they logged in there and they just did like a forever and always cute, right? So if you did a video for one of your clients getting married and send it in their email and say, congratulations, I'm excited for you. It'd be really cute, right? Okay, so back to home. You can also do print products, which that's more like if you buy from a print company. I'll show you that in a minute. Marketing, office, but really you're gonna stick around with like basic things, I'm sure, and that's what we're gonna start with today. So we're gonna do it just sold. So here's my favorite thing about Canva. You can literally just search.
So
So
ask her, Jen, really quick before you go on the videos, do they have music you can add?
yeah, you can add music. Yeah, now that would probably be in the paid subscription, and the videos are probably in paid subscription. Do you think?
I don't think they
I don't pay attention to what's in them.
I think the videos are free.
Okay, good. There's gonna be some limitations in the free stuff, but yeah. Okay, so I just typed in just sold, so I'm just gonna hit enter, see what comes up. And that's just the search bar. So look at all these templates they give you. Doesn't this look amazing? Okay, how much more professional are you gonna look when you have one of those on your social media instead of a picture of the front of the house that says, I just sold this house? Right? People are gonna take note because it looks beautiful. It's appealing to their eyes. They're gonna go, oh, that looks good. Now, one thing I like to do, doesn't mean you have to do it, is I like more than one photo on a just listed. So I look through and say, well, I like that this one has 4. I like that that one has 2, but I would prefer 3. So I'm gonna keep looking. There's a 3 one. Let me keep looking. Here's a good 3 one that I use often because I want to show some of the biggest parts of the house, the front of it, the kitchen, and maybe the living room or some other really cool thing. If they have a really cool theater, I want that on there or something, right? So if I'm going to do one post about a house I just listed, I want 3 photos at least, if not 4. And I really do like the 4 ones as well, but let's just start with one earlier today. Where did it go?
So you can click it to size it for Instagram or for a flyer.
Yeah, well, and again, I just put just sold, so now you're seeing the difference between a flyer and they just give you everything that's just sold. Okay, well, I'm just gonna pick the one at the top then. I thought it was right here and there's very few.
But Lori, on the left-hand side, after you do just sold, you can say, I only want Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you can
or
click these.
Facebook or a flyer.
So if you're posting it to both, like through Instagram, but you wanted to post on Facebook, which one should you choose?
Facebook and Instagram, you can use the same size, but your stories are different.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go
They
back.
actually
So
say that you should post it separately because the algorithm will favor it if it'll as new content if you post it separately instead of adding.
Now we're getting into social media.
So if you, I have a question. So if you created an Instagram post, can it convert, can you just click flyer? Is there a way to make it convert
Yeah.
to flyer?
I'll show you
So
that.
you have to recreate it anyway?
Okay, all right, you guys, let's jump in. So we just got this, right? So now all I'm gonna do is just start to edit it. So just sold looks okay to me, or I can change the font and just go here and change the font to whatever I want, you know, sometimes I like the cursive stuff. So in fact, I'm just gonna type cursive up here because I want to see what they have. Oops, I could spell it right. I know they're too big. Oh, look, there's some great ones. I'm gonna try that one. Do you see how simple that was to even find fonts? Because there's over 1 million fonts in there. I don't really like that after I got it on there, but let's try this one just so no. How about sweet apricot? Okay, little fun. Okay, and then I'm just gonna change my information here. Do you see how I'm just clicking and just typing? And then let's see, I guess I don't want that girl's photo in there, so let me go to my photos. Now, I have already uploaded photos, but if you want to upload, all you do is drag it up to this upload. And all my uploads are gonna show up right here. Okay, but I have folders here, so I'm gonna go to my photos. Oh, sorry, not photos, my folders. And I am right here. So we are gonna go and put this one. The one that I like, and look, oh, weird, it sat in there weird. What do I do? Double click on it, drag it down to where I want. Okay, Well, that looks better, right?
Way,
See how simple this is?
Really simple.
So simple. Okay, so now I need the photos and my uploads of a new home I just listed. And literally right here. So let's put this exterior. Okay, let's put my kitchen. I like my kitchen.
Where's that house at?
In Draper. Let's do the family room. I uploaded more than that because I like the 3 photos, but we're just gonna do another photo of some other interior of a house. Don't judge. Just so you can see how it turns out. Okay. All right. So what's the only thing that is mandatory to have on every one of your posts? The only thing.
Presidio
Our agents are so smart. Fine. Thank you. So where this RGS Realty is, I'm gonna go down to my logos that I've already preloaded, but you can load yours very easily. Logos. And I'm just gonna drag this round one because it looks like a round, right? It doesn't want me to drag. So now what I could do is this. Get her names out of there and just click on it and it puts it over there. Does that make sense? All I do is click on it instead of drag. And then I'm just gonna do this and move the graphic. So all I did was instead of drag, because it's gonna want to put it in one of these photos, you're gonna see this. Watch, I'll show you. If I drag, see where it wants to put it, one of theirs, those, you don't want that. You want it right there, right? So now I'm just gonna resize it so it looks really professional. And just keep up and over is kind of what I do, is just the buttons to place it where I want to place it.
The
And
arrow buttons.
oftentimes they give you little lines. See that line that just popped up right there?
It tells you it's perfect.
They tell you it's perfectly where it's supposed to be.
I love that.
Okay, so now, what's that?
That looks great.
Right, so it's looking pretty good, right? Now I want to put 4,500 square feet. I want to put 6 beds. 3 baths, and gosh, I want the price on there, but I don't really like where it is down there. So how about if I add text? Oh, there's text right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna add text. Look at how cool these text options are that they give you. Fun, right? How about if I tried this? It is priced at 1,499,000. Oops, hang on. What was it typing? 1,499,900. Oops. And I'm going to change the color of this because I don't really like the yellow. I'm gonna go with like neon pink or red. How's that sound? And then I'm gonna change this angle of it because I like angles. Move it right there, change the angle again. Everybody getting all this stuff? Okay, good. It's not the prettiest, but I'm just showing you ideas, right? So see how easy that was? Graphic done. Done. Okay, I could just download this and upload it to my Facebook. And how do I do that? Hit share. I hit download. And you can choose from a PNG, a JPEG, which I would suggest both of those are good for social media. But if you're going to print it out, you can do a PDF. You can do, this is where you have a video. If you have a video, you want to save it that way. But I'm just going to do a PNG and save, download, and it goes to my downloads, right? And then I can upload from there to social media. Do you see how simple that was? Yeah.
Then on Instagram, when you upload that photo to the post, you can add all the other pictures so that they're
Yeah.
just the pictures. And then you have the whole.
Sure. You can have your graphic and then add the extra photos that your photographer, you just paid for with your photographer. So you have like a good story and things like that. Okay, so we just created that graphic. How great was that? Simple, easy, right? And looks professional, right? I mean, obviously I'd probably make this have a box around it or some more, maybe make this bigger. All this is just simple, but you guys don't need a social media, 21. You don't need a graphics designer. You guys can do this, I promise you. Because what happens is you call on a Friday night, you have an open house the next morning and Chelsea's gone for the week. And you're going, oh, I want to put a post that I have an open house. What do I do? Hop on Canva, create a graphic and put a post up. Open house tomorrow from 10 to noon. And you will look like a total pro. You don't need somebody here in the staff on our staff to help you with these things. You can do this. I know you can. I believe in you. Okay, so here's the other thing that Lori asked. We can resize this. And you can change the size here. So if you know what Facebook stories are, they tell you on the Facebook terms and conditions. If you know what your Instagram is, you can change the size here and then resize it. You can also do this. File, make a copy. Where's make a copy? Make a copy. And then change this to a different size as well, so you don't change, you can keep both. This one stays, sorry. That one stays as the Facebook size, and then this one, you just change the name, Instagram post. Okay, so now you say, you have all these multiple ones that are saved in your, let me show you, what home is. Canva. Home, these are my recent designs right there. See those? These are everything I've made. In fact, there's my story that, my presentation for this class. Here's the just listed one I just created for that actual house.
That's pretty.
Way better, right? I was just going really fast for you. Okay, anyone else want to create something, anything?
Can we try the videos?
Sure, let's do it. Okay, I don't have a
I
video
like that.
uploaded though. Does someone want to?
I like
Send me one?
the idea of doing your contract just got accepted or whatever, your offer
Yeah.
accepted.
Well, we could do just that without a photo then. Let's do that. Okay. So I love searching first because they have all sorts of suggestions of things you can do. So accepted. Oops, why did that do that? Because my nose again. Don't get nails, people. Yes.
We have a question in the chat. Debbie's asking, is there any way to do market statistics?
Yes, in fact, these were gonna be some good ideas that I was gonna throw out there. If that's something you do currently on your social media right now, market statistics, then it would be great to put together a progressive story or even just the actual graphic of the market statistics. You can go on to the MLS, screenshot the statistics that they give you, upload that as a photo and put it on there and put your photo, your face, everything and say, here's your market statistics for Tuesday. And be consistent. Use that exact same graphic every single week, but put the new statistics up, okay? What is that gonna do for your branding?
There's a market expert.
Make you look like the market expert. People are going to come to you when it comes to things like that, right? So you better know your stuff. Don't just copy and paste, actually read the graphic and actually understand what the market statistics are. Because they may come to you and say, so what's the market like this week? And you're gonna go, crap, pull up the MLS and see. Okay, so read the statistics, understand that. But yeah, great idea, Debbie, thank you. Okay, so let's do, I was just saying, just accepted to see if they had anything. Offer accepted, look at this. Okay, and it's a video. How cool is this? See how easy that was? I didn't have to create that. They already had it. So let's see what it looks like animated.
I like that better than under contract. I like that offer accepted.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, winning offer, something like how to play it.
Offer accepted sounds.
Oh, it wasn't a video, sorry. But we can add it to a video. So see this up here? This says animate. So how do I animate? How about fun? Do you see that? That's fun, right? And you can put your house, your listing, your face. You can have you popping up. Lots of fun things like that to turn it into an animated
What does
graphic.
sleek look like?
Sleek.
It looks the same.
I like how it scrolls.
It's on from the left.
And I think you can actually make it longer too. So timing, 5 seconds. So let's just say it's 14. Let's play it.
Oh, you can talk. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can create all sorts of things up here on the bar, change things. I mean, I explore this all the time. I make graphics all the time, and yet there's things like that. I'm like, oh, look how cool, you can do that. You can pan from one side, you can fade. So yeah, little graphics are already in there. Did you see how simple that was? You just Google, you just search it. Okay, so.
Can you swap out that picture?
Oh, yeah, so
And then you
once you're
put
in
your
here, this is
picture.
just the template. So now let's go to my uploads. Let's upload a photo of how about the office? Offer accepted on the office. And
But I
then,
like that you can put anything in there. That looks so cool.
totally. So you
Yeah.
make this yours. Now, how about if I want to add my photo of my face on there? Let's do that.
I want to see.
Or let's just use someone else's face, but let's just say, let's put Steve. If he's not in the room. Now, this is where the pro works better than I think the free version. So see that picture? Even if I was to downsize this and put him over in the corner, not as professional as this would be. Edit the image.
This is my favorite thing you showed me
Remove
ever.
the background.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that.
Because
Remember when you used to have to outline stuff?
Or like the designer had to do that because that took hours. But how professional does that look, right? So the paid version is so much better. Have you guys seen a lot of the really high profile realtors putting some really great graphics out lately with their photo like that? And so now let's see if
Can you do that again with another photo?
Yeah, because I just
Yeah,
need
sure.
to know how to do it. And
let's put, oops, sorry. Okay, so float, Presidio, let's do. Chelsea. Okay, so all I did was click her photo to put it on the graphic. And now I just want to edit the image right up here. And again, this is in the paid version, okay? And background remover. Everyone see that? Okay. So I'm gonna take her background out. And we're gonna put her because we're a team on this offer that got accepted. In fact, how cool would it be if you had the other agent and put their photo on and then tag them in it so that all their clients saw it.
100%, that is
I love
awesome.
that
That
idea.
is so awesome.
But that's the fun thing about this, you can get so creative. Now look, if I drag her all the way over to there and it hangs off the picture. When it downloads, it does that. Oh, cool, right? So many fun things that you can do. And then I hate this color, I hate that color. So I'm gonna go up here and change the color to, I like sleek colors like gray or maybe black or even white. Black looks good, right? Okay, and also I don't really like that that's cropping into her face. I'm gonna move that, I'm gonna move this. Move these.
Make it look so easy.
It's
No,
so
I actually
easy.
go in and start doing it, and I'm like, I can't get it to do what I want it to do.
Well, is there something specific that you're dealing with that I can help you with?
Kind of, well, like those, like the picture thing, when I put my picture, and then I can't get it down to the skeleton. But you taught me, you said you double clicked or something,
Oh, yeah,
like things like that, I just do
That
there and it takes.
it takes a minute to learn that, but it's
I
so
don't know
frustrating. I
those
like to
things.
drag it to where the boxes are that require photos, but if you want to add something else on it, like.
Right, that's, yeah, I can drag the normal ones, but I'm talking if I just want to add like my picture, my, you know what I'm saying, something separate.
Is there somewhere that it tells you what the shortcuts are? Like, or
I bet
maybe
there's
if you
help.
Google it?
I had to learn it all. I bet there's
Yeah.
help on here.
Yeah.
Let's just say like I obviously need the logo on it.
And you don't have to be extreme, you just have to be consistent, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I wanted to say is, I think sometimes I'm a perfectionist, so to me, if I am not super familiar with something, it takes me a little bit of time to get there, but even if it's not perfect, something is better than nothing. I think.
It's so
Exactly.
true.
Yeah.
Just put things out there and be consistent.
Yeah.
That's why I used
You have to start
the
somewhere.
mobile app before, because I had to post that I had some publicity or something, and it was like, oh, I'm in the car and I'm gonna be in the car for 3 hours, and so I just need to get this posted, and it doesn't look great, but it's out there.
Yes.
And I don't really think, I think people judge you more on being consistent than they do on, ooh, her lines don't match.
Yeah.
Right?
And they look at
Yeah.
it so quickly, yeah.
They totally do.
Yeah.
And it's appealing to the eye, they don't care anyway.
Yeah.
Because think about it, how many, when you guys are looking through photos of houses, all of a sudden it's like, oh, that looks good. It
Yeah.
stops you for a second, right? So as long as it looks good to the eye, then most people don't go, oh, but she did that really weird or funky. They don't do that. They're going, I guarantee you right now, they're going, how does she do that? I want to learn that. Because their broker doesn't teach them. Okay, all right, so just, there you go, a couple ideas on that.
Does Canva let you make a GIF?
Yeah.
Those little movie
Yeah, they'll
ones,
do
like,
little animations.
Yeah.
I think on the free version, they have some music, but it's like dee 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 dee. Like just little tune things, but I don't know if there's more. The
Actually,
library is bigger, I'm sure.
It's probably just on their animated part.
yeah, it's really like a animated.
that's the only thing I haven't found on Canva yet.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
But you can create your own logo. How many of you don't have your own personal logo for your business? Yeah. So you could create your own with your initials or something, like, for instance, let me do this. Let me search. Okay. Logo. And see up here, when I search for something, it says templates or your projects. I can search my projects and look for my logos. These are all logos I've created.
And if you want to go down a really big rabbit hole, type real estate.
It's so true. And
There's about 12 million things in there.
here's what I've done on my real estate ones, is I've gone through and favorited the ones that I love. Like I'll use this one, you
I
know,
like
so
that.
then I just heart it. Oops, where did it go? You just click on it. There's a little heart.
Isn't it right?
Oh, that's a postcard. You can design your own postcards, print them out at,
I've done that.
show it to you. See how it has 2 pages? Print them out at Kinko's and have them send there too. If you guys are doing direct mail, things like that, you can do everything in Canva. Everything you ever want in real estate. You can
They
do.
also have a print shop that you can even.
That's true.
That's what I've done.
Like, see up here, it says print postcards and you just like send it to them and pay for it there and then they handle it. But I've never used it. Have you used it before?
I've used it.
Really?
It was good. It turned out really good.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little crazy, but everything is, I mean, relative.
Yeah. I always just go to like my local place that I know so well and feel trustworthy about. Okay, sorry, I was trying to show one more thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, the rabbit hole of real estate. I was trying to show you how to favorite. How do you like things? Yeah. It usually has a little heart next to it that you can just hit favorite. Where's the star?
There's the star.
Oh, star. Okay, it used to be a heart. So all I did was put those in my star now. So I love certain flyers, like open house flyers. Do your own flyers, you guys. And then you can have the exact same branding all the time, which is what great in the real estate world, right? That you have consistency. All of your flyers look the same. All of your, are similar. You can change colors. You can go on like that. This time I'm gonna make this, because the house is blue, I'm gonna make it white. Or whatever it is. I hate this view with zoom on here because I can't see where to zoom in and stuff. It's like right underneath here. Anyway, so anything you want, you can do. I suggest you all go in. In fact, what I'm doing is I have 2 tumblers, a credit card holder for the back of your phone, and a metal Presidio straw that I'm going to give away to anyone and everyone that sends me a graphic that they've built in the next week. I'm going to judge who did the best, and then you're gonna win a prize. So I want you to send me something beautiful that turns out really, really good. And because learning is doing it hands-on is the only way you really can learn this. I can stand up here and show you how to make graphics all day long, but you're not gonna learn it until you do it hands-on. And if you hit a kink where something's happening, just call me, I'll tell you exactly how to get out of it. I've done it enough times now that I'll say, okay, this is what you wanted to do.
Yes, I got permission to do that.
Totally, yep,
But no cheating.
yeah.
Oh, no, I just want you to be able to call and she'll answer and help me in my crisis.
Oh, no.
So, like, for instance, on these, I'm just gonna hit my uploads again, and I'm just gonna go, I want, sorry, I have so many uploads, but it takes forever to load them all. So let's just do like this house. And I want it as that background. See that?
Nice.
How cool is that? Now, if I don't like how faded it is, I can go and do edit image and change the transparency. And there's filters too, like what if I like it like yellowy? What if I like it festive-y? What if I like it summer? What if I like the intensity more? So there's this edit image, but this isn't paid. But it's kind of fun because we look at the fun. Anyway, undo. So you can set some transparency stuff. You can do all sorts of cool stuff.
It's the little waffle over at the top on the right.
Like the grid, like the checkerboard.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
see
you're
how
right.
it's fading? Yeah, right
You're
there.
right. So I can say, oh, I was on the wrong one. Sorry. Done. Transparency. So we have it up to that. So you don't have to have it all the way transparent, or you can, because it kind of looks cool, right? So I want you to try and do quite a few steps on things like this, like the transparency, like the edit the image, like cropping, like flipping, all sorts of stuff, and send me a graphic and we have some giveaways. But so what I was going to try and show you really quickly was Lori talks about things like when you drag and drop. Oh, do you see it, pick that one up right there? Okay, so hold it into that one.
It just sizes it automatically, which is so nice.
Yeah. Do you see how I'm holding it over it? There, it grabbed it again. Do you see when it grabbed it? I wish I could zoom in. I can't seem to figure it out with this thing on here. And then there's some views. And there, it grabbed it. Okay, so I have all my photos in there. However, I kind of want another one because there's this really cool thing about my house and it's this cool. So I'm gonna put that on the top and I'm gonna just edit it and move it and crop it. So up here, crop. I just want this pool to really stand out. It has an indoor pool, right? I mean, what listing has an indoor pool? I want that, but I kind of want it like, oops, okay. Grabbed the wrong thing. I want it right there. And then also I want the words, oh, it brought it, but I was gonna say words to come out front. So how do we change positions? It's not showing. Okay, here we go. So I want this to be up front. So position forward, 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 forward. Well, now it covered house. I don't want that. I want the house to show. So position backwards. Okay. Oh, it put it right behind that, too far back. I need one back, one forward. See how simple that is, you guys? I mean, we're not graphics designers, and yet it gives us all these options to look like a graphic designer.
You make it look simple.
No, I'm really showing you every step. It's so simple. It's so simple.
Okay,
Okay,
does it show you what type of product it is? Like if it's a postcard or if it's a flyer, where is it saying that?
so right at the very front of at home. So you can go right down here and go, you might
What
want
if
to
you
try.
think you're making a flyer and you actually wanted to make?
Like
an
I was looking
Instagram
at that
post?
screen, it didn't really say, but you've already known because you've gone in that route. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Start
exactly.
there.
Well, I was just looking up, I see what you're saying.
Cause
You
like
can
all,
kind
because
of
all the
tell.
templates are just
Yeah.
kind of all mixed.
You can kind of tell because if it's like a rectangle, it's a flyer. If it's a square, it's a social media post.
Okay.
If it's a skinny rectangle, it's a story post. Yes.
Doesn't it tell you as well on like when you go to save it, if you
Yeah,
have the
it'll say-
template and then what?
It'll say the type of.
Yeah,
Okay,
type,
that's
yeah, I
what I
think
was
so.
kind of wondering.
But so you can just start here. You might want to try flyer, postcard, letter, newsletter. Here's the other cool thing you can create. You can create resumes on here. You can do all sorts of
You
great
can do
things.
seller packets.
Seller packets. You can do your desktop background. You can do business cards. You can create your own business cards. So many great things. But if you just did this Facebook post, that's all I did. I just searched it. Okay. Now what it gives me is Facebook post plus a blank one. What if I don't want a template? What if I don't like any of these? But I just want a blank one. So we just go to blank. And we start creating, start designing, right? So there's all sorts of things. How about elements? How about this?
So
Ooh, I
Jen,
like this. What's that?
we have two questions.
Okay.
One of them was, how do you upload it to Facebook?
Okay.
And then the
Okay,
other
okay.
one is, if they make their own flyer, can we have Chelsea print it?
Yes, of course. Just do exactly what I'm going to show you right now, and then you can send it to her and have her print it. But so these elements, you can put anything. You can put sold sign. You can put house. And you can look through all these things of the houses and go, gosh, those are cute. I like that one, even though I don't have that listing, right? And oh, that's behind it.
Don't be that agent that takes pictures of other people's listings.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got one of those right now.
But all I'm doing right now, Sherry Lynn, is I'm just gonna put a post that says, my favorite 4-letter word is sold. Does that mean I sold that home? No. So I'm just putting together a graphic post because I want to be consistent on social media and show people that I'm in the real estate world. Oops, sorry, I want text. And I'm gonna put this one. Let's do a fun one down here. How about the fill and cute one? And then let's,
Jen, can I say one thing?
yeah,
So Chelsea, it just reminded me, Chelsea does the monthly newsletter.
yes.
And I just take that and upload it to Canva and then put my picture and my information on her newsletter.
Correct. Yep, she will
And upload
share that
Yeah,
collaboration
she'll
that we talked about.
Yeah.
She'll
she's
share,
awesome.
she'll share that with you.
Yeah.
And then you just go in and out. Oops. Okay, so everyone's kind of getting the gist of what I'm doing.
So is the newsletter just posted on the Facebook page? Is that fair?
She usually emails.
She just emails it out. like-
Yeah, she just did.
It just,
Go
in fact,
down
if you
on
look
her
right now,
page.
she just
Okay.
sent you.
I like that idea.
It's so great.
Yeah. So anyway, I just created a quick graphic, put my photo on it, and now I have a post. Just, I don't have a listing or a buyer, but I need to remind people I'm in real estate. My favorite four-letter word, sold. Okay, cute, right? Dumb. Go to dumb. Go to Pinterest, find ideas and create your own. That's all I do, you guys. I look at what other realtors are doing and I don't recreate the wheel. I go, ooh, that looks really good, or that's a good saying. I love that. I'm gonna brand it to me. And that's what I do. So I know you can do this. Okay, I was gonna answer the question online because it is 11 o'clock now. So now that I have the graphic made, which isn't completely done, actually, let's just go to the one I did make. All right, I hit share. Okay, so this is how you save, download, whatever you want to call it, is share. Because it can take you, if you connect your stuff directly to your social media. But I wouldn't suggest that because I think you want to add posts and stuff like, I mean, add other stuff to it. So you just scroll down and hit download. Okay, and again, you pick whether it's a JPEG, a PNG. These are the two I would recommend highly for social media. Or you can do a video, or you can do PDF, or you can do other things.
Oh, there it says GIF down there.
Okay, let's try the GIF
Good eye.
and see what it does as a GIF. We never downloaded one. And so it'll save it to your computer and then you go to your social media and upload it, or you go to your email and upload it and send it to Chelsea and say, can you print this out? Make sense? Okay, let's see what a GIF does.
Probably just size set it appropriately.
It probably does, because I didn't animate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so you'll just have to play around with things like that because I've never done it, I guess, but yeah. Okay, that's kind of Canva 101, okay? It's the simple, easy version of Canva. Does anyone feel a little bit more confident today than they did in the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I'm so proud of you because you're all gonna send me a graphic this week. Yes. You're gonna win a prize. I guarantee you that.
And then when we win the
Yeah.
prize.
Can I give it a recommendation?
Please do.
So you will know who you are, these type of people, but I think Manette's probably this type of person where you don't want to put it out there because it's not perfect. If that's the case, because that's how I am, go on here, find a template that you like, favorite it, go in there and edit it the way you want it, and then realize what you messed up and go back and then just replace the photos and the wording to what you need it to be and upload the one that they've already designed.
Yeah,
Because
you can always-
it's very good.
Yeah, great idea. Thank you so much. And you can always, like I posted one once and had the comma for the price totally in the wrong spot. And I didn't see it because I was in a hurry. And I posted it and someone said, oh, really? It's $14,000 or something like that. I was like, oh, crap. So hurry ran in. All I did was add a comma where it needed to be downloaded again, replaced it on my social media instantly. The people that didn't see that didn't notice.
Yeah, it's just, it'll be frustrating for those kind of people because you go in there and you edit everything and you're like, oh, I don't like this. I actually liked it way better the way it was originally. And you can change one or two things and keep the kind of the feel of what you saved. But if you go in there and edit everything, it'll end up kind of being disjointed sometimes. And so don't be afraid to just start back at the beginning.
Yes,
And use the information of what you did wrong.
love
And
that.
don't do that.
Great suggestion. Thank you, Sarah.
This helps perfectionists, I think, because I'm the same way. I can just spend all day, like, you know, in the past. But when it's already put together and you only have to change a few things, that helps my personality
Me
type.
too.
Go, somebody's already reviewed this. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The templates help. They go, oh, that looks good. Because when you see the template, you go, that looks really nice, right? Okay, any thoughts or questions that we need to answer before we go?
I just have one, sorry,
No, go ahead.
one suggestion, use the website buffer.com and you could go create 5, 6, 8 of those. And then schedule them throughout the month and then you don't have to think about it.
Buffer? Love that. That's a great idea to schedule your posts rather than, because if you have, you guys ever have that day that you go, oh my gosh, I don't have any appointments, I don't have anything to do today, what should I do? And all those things that you all put on the back burner, you forget about, like I should be working on my website. I should be doing this.
OLY.
Those are the days you should schedule your social media posts. Make 20 of these. And I create ones, if you've ever seen, that are just like quotes about being a broker, good things to put out there about finances, stuff like that. So that, again, I'm branding myself as a broker, as a professional, as a source of information. So like Debbie's idea of the stats, source of information, put that out there. You guys get inundated with emails every day of information that you can put out there. start looking at everything you get as what could I take from this and turn into a social media post? Okay,
I think I get more comments on funny memes than anything
cool.
else. And so I can just upload the meme, even though I didn't create it. Is that okay?
Totally, I've done that a million times.
Okay.
I screenshot it,
Yeah.
crop it, put it up there, put my own words or something on it and share it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
We have another question.
Hey,
The question is, what is the website to schedule the social media?
what was it again?
Buffer.
Buffer.com?
UFFER.
You can also go into your, if you want to do it on Facebook, which I highly suggest, I think it's a necessary evil in our business to be on Facebook constantly, because that's where all our friends and family are that can comment and interact with you, engage with you. Social, I mean, as you can tell on Instagram, not so many people interact as much as they just look, right? But on Facebook, people interact, and the more you interact back, the more your algorithm goes up. The more they start going, well, what she's putting out is pertinent content, because people are commenting. So don't be a post it and run person, post it and comment back when people comment to you, even if it's just a high five or thank you or hi or whatever it is. Respond back to whatever people say to you, and you go up in the ranking of social media, which means you get lots more views on your stuff. Okay.
And even if they don't they don't comment or like or interact, they're watching. I had somebody comment like, so you're really into real estate. And I was like, I had no idea you were even looking at my.
Oh, it's hilarious. This is why we want you to be social media geniuses, because yeah, people don't even dare to like, and yet they still bring up something. I saw that you were in Vegas this weekend. Weird. You didn't even like my post. I'm a stalker. Right? So definitely just be out there, and we want Presidio agents to look the most professional. And so use Canva, put your stuff together. Go on Pinterest. I have my own real estate page on Pinterest that I pin other people's ideas. And then when I have free time to schedule all my posts, I go and create a bunch of them. And then I save it so that I can easily go in and go, okay, now today I want to put this out, I'll put that out. But yeah, we want you to look very professional. I trust that you guys are all going to learn this really well. And I have to say one last time, caveat, your logo has to be on your graphic. Don't be that person that gets a $500 fine because another realtor's jealous because you're doing a good job on your social media. Yeah.
I have a question. So when does it have to be on it? When does the Presidio logo have to be on it? When does it not? Like if you're just making a social media.
There's
post,
never a
it
time it does not. Always has to be
on a graphic of any type?
Of any type having to do with real estate.
Okay, but
Okay.
what if you just make a post with no graphic? You still have to put Presidio.
What are you saying
Like
in
if
the
you're
post?
Just like, hey, I was out showing houses today, just like little
No,
stuff
that's
like
fine.
that. That's marketing, right?
It's fine. I mean, I would do a hashtag Presidio real estate just to be safe. I would err on the safe side at all times so that you don't get fined. There is going to be realtors out there that don't like you because you're successful, and they're going to turn you in. So why risk that? Just put the hashtag or put the logo on your graphics. Don't ever take a picture of a house and not say Presidio real estate somewhere in your post. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for coming today. I so appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Don't forget to walk across the hallway and get barbecue.